Hello again, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about a new subject, that's occlusion, and I will not be getting into a lot of detail. If you have questions, or if you want me to make a detailed video, please leave a request in the comment section. I will get to it if I can. Now, what is occlusion? Occlusion is the interaction between the upper and the lower teeth when we close the jaw completely. When we bring the upper and lower jaws together, is the intercuspation, what we like to call intercuspation of the upper and lower teeth. Now, in occlusion, the upper teeth are the antagonizing teeth of the lower teeth, whereas the lower teeth are the antagonizing teeth of the upper teeth, meaning that they're the opposing teeth of each other. Now, there are certain rules and ways to be for normal occlusion. Other than that, it's called a malocclusion. In a normal occlusion, or in a class 1 occlusion, and this is, by the way, according to angle classification. According to angle classification, class 1 is when which is the normal occlusion, is when the mesiobuccal cusp of the maxillary first molar is in the same line with the buccal groove of the mandibular first molar. Let me show you right here. Whoopsie. There. Right here. The mesiobuccal cusp of the maxillary first molar is in the same line with the buccal groove of the mandibular first molar. If the mesiobuccal cusp of the maxillary first molar is located more mesially to the buccal groove of the mandibular first molar, then this is class 2 malocclusion. In class 2, the upper teeth, or the upper jaw, appears to be more forward, and the lower jaw appears to be more back or pushed back. Vice versa, if the cusp is located distally to the buccal groove, then this is class 3, where the lower jaw appears to be more forward. The chin appears to be a lot more forward, and these patients have a concave profile, whereas in class 2, patients have a convex profile, and in class 1, they're supposed to have a straight profile. Next thing we will be talking about is the angle classification. Sorry, we did talk about the angle classification. Next thing we'll be talking about is the overbite and the overjet. Now, the overbite is the amount of overlap of the mandibular incisors by the maxillary incisors in a vertical plane. That is how much the maxillary incisors overlap the mandibular incisors, how much it covers it. And the normal range would be 2 to 4 millimeters. Next, we have overjet, and overjet is a term that's used in a horizontal plane, and it's the distance between the incisal edge of the maxillary incisal edge and the mandibular incisal edge of the incisors. And the normal range is also 2 to 4 millimeters. Next, we'll be talking about the curve of Spee. According to the curve of Spee, the line of occlusion is not a straight line. In fact, it's a curve that curves upward. So if we observe the line of occlusion, let me lighten that up, it should not be a straight line like that. It should be curving up, meaning that the mandibular teeth will be located higher as we go posteriorly. Also, same thing for the maxillary teeth, they will be located higher as we go posteriorly. Now, I'm going to show you this on a denture that I made myself last year. You can see this is a maxillary denture, and I've put it against a solid straight surface. You can see that the more you go posteriorly, the higher the teeth will be. This is called the curve of Spee. In fact, everything that's posterior to the mesiobuccal cusp of the maxillary first molar should not be in contact with this solid surface, as you can see. Next, we'll be talking about what patients call high spot, and what we, future dentists and dentists, are supposed to call premature contact. A premature contact is when a tooth is too higher than its plane of occlusion, that in such way that it contacts the antagonizing teeth before the other teeth, therefore preventing the other teeth from occluding. For instance, if this tooth was over-erupted, or if there was a filling on this first premolars that it made it higher. Now I'm going to demonstrate by putting the pencil here. If it's too high, you can see that the it's kind of slippery because it's all plasticky. You can see that the rest of the dentition will not be able to occlude. Of course, it will not be as exaggerated as I demonstrated, but it's something like that. So that's a high spot, and it can be quite detrimental and dangerous, because the tooth with the high spot and its antagonizing tooth will be enduring most of the stress that's supposed to be distributed among all of the dentition. Instead, it will be distributed among 2 or 3 teeth, and that can have a serious effect on bone loss or other soft tissue, or even the tooth itself. Next, we're going to talk about crowding, crooked teeth, and spacing. Crowded teeth and spacing, space between the teeth, or diastema, is a medical term, is a dental term, are all also considered as forms of malocclusion. Crowding, especially crowding, can be serious because it leads to more plaque accumulation, which will lead to more caries incidents, and if not treated, it will lead to loss of teeth. As for spacing, it will lead to migration of the teeth, and this will make future orthodontic treatment even more difficult. Well, that's it for this time's video. If you have any questions, ideas, suggestions for my next video, please leave it in the comment section below, and I will get to it if I can. And don't forget to subscribe.